Hello guys, welcome to part 2 to Mongolian Slang. Thanks for watching the previous video. I got a lot of encouragement to continue the series because a lot of y'all are interested, or at least more than I thought. So I thought I'd continue on today. Okay, today's lighting is like not great at all, but we'll have to deal with this. So I'll start with the first word. Amjodlach. Amjodlach is a great one. Someone sent this to me. This means to get everything you need to do within a time that you needed to get done. Or let's say like you have this like weird in-between time between activities and you want to like do something in that time so you don't waste it. Oh my god, this is harder than to explain it, but this is a great word. Amjodlach is to basically get your done on time or like in a in-between time. For example, the video I'm doing right now, I'm jodlach this right now because I'm doing my like thesis. I had work today and I have more stuff to do in the evening, but between this like in between time in the evening, I'm getting something else done, like this video. So all of that encompassed in one word would be jodlach. Here we go. And related to that, this is also a really good one. The word is yumig yashich. So to do something to perfection, like it's not necessarily perfection, but to do something with perfect execution and completely, yeah. So yumik yashich. So yas is literally the word for like bone. I don't know where the word or where the like phrase comes from, but make sense of it in a way that the job you did is so firm and sturdy that it's as strong as bone. Like yashich. I'm guessing that would be the original reason. Again, I'm wearing glasses because I don't want to do like full makeup, so you know the drill. I'm just keeping it on for now. So related to amjodlach, if you do something yes, that's also great. You do perfect execution and to its full completeness, which is great because like more of y'all should be doing that. Just saying. Another word my friend sent me was goons. This is such a weird one because I've never even heard of this. Well, not never, but I've rarely heard of this. So if someone says like goons, so this is like real slang. I feel like even most neighborhoods in Ulaanbaatar wouldn't even know what this means fully. So goons means like tuger. So if you watched the previous video, you would know what tuger means. So I'm just gonna leave it at this. So tuger or goons is the same, I guess. Okay, now we can go to some different type of words. Okay, my friend also sent me this. Like, he's one of the few people that I know who's kind of like expert in this. And the stuff he sent me, so this is jukre. I think this is a very derogatory term and it's kind of rude and very like colloquial to use, I would say. But yeah, jukre. That means chuz. If you're like Gen Z brain rot, like you know what chuz means. So it's basically like chopped huz or like chopped, like someone who's like hella chopped, but it's like really chopped. Like it's someone you don't want to be talking with chopped, apparently. Yeah, so maybe it's chuz. I don't know, something like that. And then the opposite of that, like fine shit is Lunzenberg. Okay, I haven't been home in like 3 years now, so Lunzenberg, I'm not even sure if you want to really use that on the streets, on a person. And also don't talk to like women or like don't comment on a woman's body. I wouldn't recommend you use this word so openly, but Lunzenberg, I'm starting to like even gain an accent in Mongolian. That's not good. But let me say it again. Lunzenberg. I don't know. Apparently that's fine. And moving on. Pinjigrini is crazy. The words are just getting even crazier for me. But like Pinjigrini, I don't know. I would say another word for like fine shit would be sachen huchen. But huchen is the word for like lady. So you kind of say that to a grown woman, you know, you don't want to say that to like a 20-year-old. That's a little creepy. But the word sachen in general just means nice, good, beautiful. Yeah, and usually in slang people say like "sachen" instead of the word beautiful, because beautiful is "utsklinte" in Mongolian, but you don't say that much. Like people would call their wife "utsklinte," but not like someone they just saw on the street, you know. Oh my god, I'm just teaching how to be like a player for you guys, but the purpose of these videos are like more archival purpose for me and like for the people who's interested. I'm just happy to have this YouTube video saved, keeping record of these like funny words, because they're not officially in like dictionaries or anything. It's just all speech and colloquial, so that's why I'm making this video, to keep it kind of archived somewhere on the internet. Okay, next one, changing our topic a little bit, is levig. Okay, levig is a good one because it means to like munch, to eat. But to eat in a very satisfying way, to eat it really fast, when something's like really good and you eat it so fast and it like fills you up, it's just everything at once. Like it's good, it's filling, it's fast. It's a verb. So when you lever something, you basically like inhaled it. Or when you're just like so hungry, or when the food is like so delicious, you just gotta like lever. That's that's the word to eat. If you want to be like a respectable lady or something, you wouldn't say you're gonna lever. It's usually like a guy saying, like a guy would say, yeah, I munch that shit down. Like it's more like that. Like I lever that boards, something. That would be like an example. Next one is hilperhoch. Hilperhoch is amazing because there's so many people I want to describe with this word, but I can't do that in English. Hilperhoch is basically like to do it for the image, to do it for the sake of style or looking cool. But it's a very derogatory word. Like it's not in a good way, it's in a bad way. You use it in the sense that, oh, like this person is being fake, you know? But I feel like it's way more nuanced than fake. It's when you clearly know that that person is not being themselves, but they're just chasing a shape. So the literal translation of the word is, oh, that person is chasing shape. Chasing shape. Oh my god, try saying that really fast. Chasing shape. So it means that person is trying to fit into this mold or trying to become a certain shape that they're not. So they're being disingenuous with themselves and the people around them. So that's the impression they give. And a lot of the times I've heard it being used on people who's like wearing something uncomfortable. Like, again, I don't really condone commenting on people's physical appearance, but sometimes when someone's like obviously trying to put up a mask or an act that they're someone or something they're not. So this is one of my like favorite words, I would say. Like, stop chasing shape, bro. Like, yeah. So hilperhoch is how you would say it. Another one someone sent me was Dochtogin complex. Dochtogin complex. So it's basically having a complex that you're lacking. I would say this can be like boiled down to as insecurity. But I just thought it's interesting to say it in Mongolian. So yeah, Dochtogin complex de ber. It's like, oh, that person has a mentality of like a lacking mentality, or they're not confident in themselves. We describe a person who's clearly lacking in themselves, or like they think that they lack in themselves, hence they act like in a less confident way. Then that layers onto making them even less likable, and then that leads to the person thinking that they're lacking something, right? So this is like a complex layer, like a weird dichotomy that feeds, like a weird loop that feeds into itself. So we call that that's such a like lack mentality, or like Dochtogin complex. But yeah, you can also say insecure, but I feel like insecure doesn't quite catch the looped layeredness of this. Okay, I'll end it on a pretty savage one. So it's tosara tegel. Oof. If you hear this from your grandma or from like an elderly person, you're cooked. Like they're frying you like beyond words. Basically, you're getting an earful. Tosara tegel means you're so incompetent that you're like tripping on your own blood, or like you're so incapable of doing anything that you like trip on your own blood when you're trying to do it. It's basically a curse word. You wouldn't say that like near a temple or something, you know? It's a very, I think you can almost like curse someone else with this, But yeah, you don't call someone go trip on your own blood. It's a very savage one, but you know, growing up as a kid, you do hear that here and there from the older people. Like, at least from my parents' generation, I don't hear it that much, but like older, like grandparents, oof. If you hear that, you're definitely doing something wrong, and you cooked basically. So I think just these intense concepts are interesting and important to document and share with you guys. So this was part 2. I feel like this is probably gonna be like a longer series. We'll probably end up doing like part 3 and 4 because I still have so many more submissions, but for now I'll just keep these videos short and sweet and explained. Thanks for joining. Watch part 1 on my channel, and I did a different kind of video as my first video as a comeback, and I'll just try to keep an open discussion with my content so I can hear what you guys want, and I still want to like talk about what I want to talk about. So here we go.